But what we're going to look at today is some stuff that I think would be really helpful. Basically, I'm just going to give you some stuff that I wish someone would have given me, So if we're thinking about truth, creativity, and worship, I want to start with actually a little exercise. So I'm going to show you some numbers. I'll walk this through you. I'm going to show you some numbers on this whiteboard. And what we're going to do, since you're probably a musician if you're checking this out, musicians should be good at math, right? We're going to try a little exercise where I'm going to show you a series of numbers, and I want you in your head, or even if you want to speak it out, that's fine too, to sum the numbers every time. So I'll go ahead and tell you, like the first one's the number 1,000, second one's the number 40. So we'll go 1,000, and then it'd be 1,040, and then we'd work our way all the way down. Okay, are you ready? So I'm going to show you the whiteboard. We're going to do some math out loud if you want to. You can just do it in your head, but get ready. All right, here we go. All right, so hopefully you can see that. So it would be 1,000, 1,040, 2,040, 2,070, 3,070, 3,090, 4,090, 5,000, right? So one more time, 1,000, 1,040, 2,040, 2,070, 3,070, 3,090, 4,090, 5,000. Problem is, the actual answer is not 5,000. It's 4,100. 4,090 plus 10. 4,100, not 5,000. But if we get into sort of a repetitive pattern, if a leader's kind of pushing you a little bit, it's really easy, really quickly to get away from truth and to get away from reality. And I feel like this is a pretty great illustration of what's going on a lot of times when it comes to worship. We're so cheering and pumped up about 5,000, but the truth has left the building. It's not 5,000. It's 4,100. We get into these repetitive patterns, and so we're like, okay, 1,000, 1,040, 2,040. Before you know it, we're not even close to truth. And so I throw that out as an illustration to kick this conversation off because it's so important that we are mindful of truth when it comes to leading our communities, especially when it comes to creativity, because creativity is so powerful. So when you think in the Bible, biblical creativity, there's a Hebrew word bara, B-A-R-A. And every time that this word is used, it is used to describe God's creativity, God's power, God's miracles. And so we've got to recognize that like God has invited us into part of his expression in the world, into part of his dominion in the world, where God, first verb in the Bible is create, and then God invites Adam and Eve to a creative task in naming the animals, right? So they're naming the animals. So we've got to get back to like an understanding of the role of truth in our creativity. And I think Walter Brueggemann had some powerful stuff to say about what art can do in his book, Prophetic Imagination, about how we can, through our truth, we can confront what's going on in the world and not just deconstruct what's going on in the world, but then through creativity and through art, give the people an imagination for what could be. So instead of just tearing down what is and dismantling the stuff that's wrong, being able to, through creativity, through competency, through our artistry, give people a picture for what could be.